Okay.
I had to stop the recording real quick.
Okay. Alright, so, yeah, I don't know. It's so strange. I mean, there's no reason why he couldn't be a modern music fan, but I still can't, I don't know, think of him being a modern music fan.
Batman listens to the sound of wind every night.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's so disciplined that I wouldn't see him being just, like, really into music, but I'd figure he would at least, like, listen to something.
Mm-hmm.
Alfred,
You know what I mean?
sing me.
Like, I'm sure he's not, like, going out on the weekends watching a bunch of movies either, you know what I'm saying? But, like, who doesn't listen to something?
Yeah, I mean, music is kind of, like, almost a basic human need in a way.
Well, there's no stereo in the Batmobile? Like...
No, it's all, a
police band, that's it.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Yes, he's a huge REM buff. That's what Batman listens to. Actually, that might work. Maybe that's right. Maybe Batman's just really into REM.
We have said it and is now canon.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's losing his religion.
That's right.
We've accomplished weird things tonight. Next question.
That's great, because that question had nothing to do with what we actually ended up talking about.
Well, we're going to just keep going.
What was that question?
I have no idea.
It was, what do we like to see in a Batman story? And we turned it into,
okay,
what
wow.
if Batman listened to music?
We're that good at this, people.
Yeah.
Okay, Sick Rick Joseph.
Yeah.
What would be worse to watch, the Twilight Saga so far, or a showing of the Phantom Menace in 3D?
Twilight.
Because you have to watch 4 movies.
Easy.
Ugh.
Well, even if it was just between the first Twilight movie and Phantom Menace in 3D, I would still go to Phantom Menace.
I concur.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not unwatchable.
Yeah.
It's not good, but it's not unwatchable.
Can I have a third choice where I can just put a rubber band across my eyes?
You can watch Batman and Robin.
Oh, Twilight then.
Okay,
I would
Highlander
still
2.
pick Batman and Robin over Twilight.
You can watch Highlander 2, Manos.
Well, at least I don't give a shit about those characters. I mean, that's why I can't watch, like, Batman and Robin. It's like, oh, like, no, don't pull out that card. I'm so embarrassed for you. I guess, oh, man. I'm really hating on the Phantom Menace these days. It's like 2 things I don't like, the prequels and 3D. And, like, wow, that's great.
Are you just going to say, I'd rather just be alone?
I can do that.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, this next one's just a question about the Watchmen prequel, so we'll skip it. Sorry, Bradman 107. Okay. Big 10717. Once Bendis finally leaves the Avengers books, who do you think should take over? Hello?
Yeah. Hold on. Logan says we're breaking up.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, you guys are breaking up hard.
Oh, crap. How
Can
about
you
now?
hear me?
It's all really muffly.
Okay, one moment here. Give us a second, folks who are listening to this. Sorry about that. So, who should take over Avengers once Bendis leaves?
That's tricky.
No.
Logan?
I think Captain Logan
thinking.
should take it over, yes.
Well, I tell you what, people wouldn't like me if I took it over because I would immediately axe like more than half the characters.
Actually, a lot of people would love you for that.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. Well, I just don't feel like the Avengers has to be an entire Marvel crossover every issue. But yeah, my thing is, nobody really comes to mind except, say the X-Men people when I try to think of who writes team books really, really well.
Oh, I know. I think who might be an interesting suggestion.
Who's that?
How about Rick Remender?
Remender might be
He's
good.
doing secret Avengers right now.
Well, yeah, maybe they're prepping him.
Hey, maybe.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, especially if he's already writing some
Avengers, yeah.
Avengers, yeah. No, I'm sorry, I can't immediately think of anyone. I mean, I can think of things that might be interesting, but I don't know if they would work. It'd be interesting to see what Jason Aaron would do with a book like that.
Oh, yeah.
Part of me wants to say Hickman. Hickman, but he's doing way too much right now.
I would want to see Hickman on Avengers. I don't think his style is quite right for that book.
You know, I like my choice, and I like who said Jason Aaron?
I said Jason Aaron.
Well, then I like your choice too.
Yeah, cool.
I like Jason Aaron. I like Jason Aaron a lot on that X-Men Schism.
Oh yeah, well that's why I thought of it, because he can write X-Men. See, part of the thing is when you ask a question like that, you can't really just realistically go to anybody, because you have to think of people that Marvel has in house.
Yeah, they have to think of them in house and what their particular style is.
Stan Lee should do it, guys. I'm kidding. That'd be kind of entertaining, but no.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, next question.
B Shanks 26. Why is the soda warm?
Because I slept with it.
God damn it! The refrigerator's right there.
No, it was cold and it asked for some hugs.
What was it? RC?
I knew Dr. Pepper was cheating on me.
You got your answer. I apologize.
Yes.
Okay. Who is your... this is going to be tough to answer. Who is your favorite male and female Power Ranger?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Okay, you answered.
It's for me, it's Tommy and Kimberly all the way.
Yeah, I'm kind of Tommy and Kimberly too. Granted, they're the only ones I know.
I was gonna say, I didn't think you were really a Power Rangers guy.
I kind of watched it periodically just out of smug irony when it first came on.
Oh, okay, all right, that's cool.
And I kind of was crushing a little bit on Amy Jo Johnson and True Trang.
Who wasn't?
Yeah, and True Trang was pretty hot too.
Yep.
Here's a quick fun fact: she's dead.
that's true.
Fun. That's not
true.
Fun.
Oh, wait.
No, that's not fun.
That's a depressing fact.
It's a fact. Yeah. Yeah. Coolio Vin's next question is which actress would the Yellow Ranger kill?
True Trang or Brittany Murphy?
Okay, this is not funny anymore. I'm sorry.
Tommy and actually, I want to say whoever the Pink Ranger was.
Man, I just feel like he sort of asked for that. I don't know.
So do I.
I'm sorry. I love Coolio Vids, but that question was really out there.
Okay, so SXE Blues.
Yay!
His question is this.
Am I going to win Who Reviews the Reviewers? We can't reveal that yet. I'm sorry.
No, Cap. That's my question. Okay, no, this is actually, it's not even a question, but the way he wrote this is amazingly clever. Why not? And then, like, with a couple dots, he said, I have now created the most vague Marvel teaser ever. Enjoy.
What?
He just wrote why not and then said, there's a vague Marvel teaser. Enjoy.
Why not? Actually, that's really funny.
Yep. It creates the same kind of feeling that the real Marvel teasers do.
Actually, I'm more interested in this now than any Marvel teaser we've got.
Well, that's the thing, is that they might as well do one that says something like that. You know what I mean? It's like, well, because we can't. Well, you know they're bringing someone back from the dead.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Shades at Night.
Yay, Shades at Night.
Yeah.
What is your favorite non-sci-fi or superhero-related television show ever?
Wait, say it again?
What is your favorite non-superhero and non-sci-fi television show?
Oh, wow, that's hard.
He crippled me, yeah.
Boy, howdy. I'm going to have to think on that for a second.
I really love the Drew Carey show, I guess I'll say that.
I mean, these are like canceled shows and stuff?
No,
or
just
anything I can do?
Any show.
Yeah, just anything that's not related
all
to
time.
Yeah.
No sci-fi, no superheroes.
I feel like I have to be like really careful about my answer if it's like for all time. Like,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, outside of comics and film, I love TV and so much. I mean, that's like saying my favorite particular comic.
I'll make it easier on you two. Pick three.
Well, no. I'll just say, I currently I love The Daily Show, and in the past I've loved like 6 Feet Under, and Cheers, and
That's
WKR.
totally science fiction. What are you talking about?
Sorry. WKRP in Cincinnati.
Oh boy, it's been
hit.
such a long time since I've seen that show.
I love that show. I really loved Good Times as a kid. I mean, I could go on.
I would throw out things like Frasier.
Mm-hmm.
24 line is it anyway?
24 is one of my favorite things. In fact, believe it or not, I was going to say Whose Line Is It Anyway? And my favorite game show of all time is the $25,000 Pyramid.
Ooh. My favorite game show was probably Match Game.
Match Game would be third or fourth for me. I love Match Game.
I love Match Game.
I always watched The Price is Right as a kid, so I'll stick with that.
Price is Right was awesome.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Guys, you want me to tell you a funny story relating to The Price is Right?
Sure.
Okay.
No, but we're going to have to listen to it anyway.
Do we have a choice? Can we actually turn this down?
You'll like this. You'll like this.
Can
Okay.
we deny this, like, on Facebook?
So, no. Anyway, so I was at school the other day, and The Price is Right was just on in the background. And usually I usually have like an hour to kill before my next class when I'm doing this. So I usually bring something to read with me, and I happen to bring Batman the Black Mirror with me. And Cap will know this part. I got to the part where you're basically completely sure that James Gordon Jr. is a psychopath.
Yeah.
And then the victory music to The Price is Right played when that got to that page.
That's actually really funny.
Yes, I'm like, you see him ripping this corpse apart. I was laughing out loud.
You guys, I just bid on Vengeance on eBay.
Oh, goody.
You will not be meeting very much competition.
Yeah, it's looking really cheap, and I thought if it was that bad, I'd review it. You know.
You people have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, we weren't recording that part. I'm sorry.
You know, if anyone's curious, I will explain it to you someday if you really want to know.
Go ahead.
So, next question by CC Scorsese. First off, he says, congrats on 2 years. Thank you. Hopefully we'll have 2 more. And hopefully we won't get sick of it. And here's his question. Who was the first person to look at a cow and say, I wonder what'll happen if I squeeze that weird dangly thing under it?
See, that's one of those questions that's just designed for us to go, ha ha!
Yeah.
Next question.
That was our answer. Haha.
Oh, I'm sorry, you want to really answer? Meatloaf!
I suppose it probably came instantly. I'm sure that person saw some calf drinking from that, and you're going, you know what? Oh man, that looks like that tastes pretty good.
I'm thirsty, and I got these donut holes that I got this morning.
Yeah.
I need to wash these donut holes down.
Like, do they have different flavors? No, they don't. They're all the same.
We'll have to work on that in the future.
Yeah, I bet you didn't know that, Manos, that donut holes came before milking a cow.
It's a pretty fun fact.
Yeah, that one actually is a fun fact.
Yes.
That was not a morbid fact.
Okay, so next question. From Super Very Man. What is your what is your favorite brand of root beer?
Oh, that's good. IBC.
I'm a big A&W guy.
I'll say A&W. I always drink that.
Maybe it's too typical because it's the main, like, most popular brand, but I really do enjoy it.
See, A&W you don't find in bottles as much as you used to, and IBC is always in bottles.
You have me there.
That's a lot of why that's my favorite. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I usually just we don't care. We just go to a supermarket and get it, make root beer floats. So, what's up with that? That's literally his name.
Hey, let's watch his channel. Does he like complain about
Yeah, let's look it up.
Every day.
No, I'll look it up.
He
I thought
complains
that was
about-
going to be the question. Like, his name is already a question. Can he ask a question? Can he ask a second question? Because his name is already a... Oh.
I reviewed it with the board of people who decide these things, which is me and my Hellboy trades. They're wise people. And they said, yes, we can let him have a question.
Yeah, I suppose like maybe his channel is like him just constantly bitching about everyday befuddlements.
So, wait a minute, this is my channel? Because that's what I do on Twitter.
No. It's like, he goes and like, like, hey, the supermarket, what's up with that? And stuff like that.
It's a really bad Jerry Seinfeld impersonator. What's up with that? Okay. Okay, here's this question.
Wait, this guy was in my Superman fan film last year.
Oh, sweet. Anyway, can we finally get to his question? Because
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're just too fascinated with the name.
You asked about his channel, so I went and looked it up. I mean,
Have you guys ever read the Scott Pilgrim series? And if so, what do you think?
I haven't.
I haven't.
I read the first book. I haven't ventured to the others, although I'm interested in reading the rest of it.
I love the movie. I love the movie.
The movie is brilliant. You should see it. The book is fantastic as well. At least the first book. I haven't read the others yet. I only read the first, and I love it.
Yeah, Eric always recommends it. I haven't read it yet.
Actually, I once told Eric, a friend of mine torrented it. He said he's going to come after that guy and kill him for not buying it. That's how much Eric loves those books.
Yeah, well, Eric doesn't have internet, so good luck tracking him down.
I'll tell him just to make me... Anyway. So, next question by Ned418. Do you have any intent of having other co-hosts besides Manos?
God, I hope so.
Well, you don't like me anymore, Manos?
Well, you've had other co-hosts before.
Yeah, like you.
Because I've been on the show.
Yeah.
I think he's just asking if I plan on having others in the future.
Does he mean, are you going to replace Manos, or just going to have guest people?
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
I know.
With somebody who's maybe more articulate, like a masturbating chimp.
Hey, you said it, dude. You said it. I don't think anybody could have been more articulate, but you...
Comic news with Duke and masturbating chimp.
Thank God I'm doing that one over Skype, because I'm not doing that thing with him live.
Justin, that chimp's been having a really hard time getting a pull list at a comic book store.
How dare you talk about Mini Codjib that way? No, I'm kidding.
Somebody wants to give a full list to somebody who has that name.
Someone's going to make that name and ask to join, I know it.
Somebody with that YouTube name is going to give us a question next time. The next question comes from...
The master... Okay, can we move on?
Yeah.
Yes. But it will take a moment to compose myself.
I don't try anymore. From Stratimus. Who's the better investigator, The Question or Batman?
Oh, Batman.
Batman.
I mean, The Question never had World's Greatest Detective under his name.
And technically, The Question can't solve any crimes anymore because I don't think he exists anymore.
Well, no, I mean...
I'm joking.
Montoya is still The Question.
Oh, I haven't heard
anything
about
actually,
her.
in the reboot, probably not.
Yeah, is she around?
I'm sorry. I forgot the last 6 months happened.
Oh, so did I.
She does exist, but I don't know. It's so weird. It's like they're unsure what to do. Or there's a picture of Montoya, clearly seen in, I think, Batwoman number 2, or I think it's 1 or 2.
I can't remember.
Manos, that makes a lot of sense considering those were obviously drawn before the relaunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, that's the most we've seen of Montoya is a photograph.
I have heard rumors of some massive photoshopping going on in those books.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Actually, that was one of the things I meant to cover once but forgot.
I've covered it now!
Damn it, you beat me to the punch! Oh.
Yeah, that's why I get your stipend.
All those guys on the live comic book late night were right. You are beating me at this.
Yeah.
Okay, Deadpoolzilla. Was the Birds of Prey TV show as awesome as you hoped for, Duke? Because I'm watching that currently. I got it on DVD about a month back. I've been liking it. Am I going to be lynched for that by any of you?
Well, if they gotta lynch you, they gotta lynch me, dude. I like it.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, I mean, cut my head off if you want to come try to find me, but I like that show. I mean, it's not perfect. I think it's better than Smallville. I also don't think that's hard.
True.
Our show is better than Smallville. And we don't try at all.
But no, I like it, man.
You know what's really weird? My favorite episode is with Colonel Shepard from Stargate Atlantis. He's awesome in that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that is a good episode.
He's the greatest villain ever.
Yeah, he's pretty creepy.
And I really love the way Harley Quinn was used in that, by the way. I mean, she was like, you know, the big bad. And I rarely see her used in such a way.
The only thing that's annoying me is the theme song they used for the DVD version.
Oh, it's terrible. And the old theme song was awesome.
Yes.
It's so upsetting they couldn't get it.
And it sounds like they stole it from One Tree Hill.
It does, yeah, and it doesn't even kind of go with the opening titles at all. And wow, it's funny. I didn't think I was going to be talking about Birds of Prey tonight. But like I remember when I bought the DVD box set because I was actually a fan of that when it was on. And
I didn't know about it until
when the box set finally came out because we never thought it would. And they did it as a tie-in for Dark Knight. When it finally came out, and I put it in the player, I didn't realize they were going to lose the theme song. And then I thought, oh, this is going to be one of those things where they couldn't get any of the music, and they changed everything. And hardly any of the background tracks had to get changed. It's like the only thing they had to change was the theme song. How horribly disappointing.
They did the exact opposite of that for the first season of Warehouse 13. With the exception of one episode, and it's only because if they cut that particular song, it would have ruined the whole episode. I'm not kidding.
I really do like that show, and even though I had some minor grievances with the show, it really does deserve at least a chance. I mean, it really didn't even seem like they gave the show a chance.
They at least gave it a finale because they canceled it, but said, "Yeah, you."
I'm glad it got a last episode. That was really, really important.
Yeah.
Because
I haven't seen it yet, by the way.
Well, I won't tell you anything about it, but the really nice thing about it is since it got a last episode, it's very easy to look at it as a mini-series rather than a canceled show.
Oh, that's really good.
And I really like that about it. Because it definitely has a very, the finale is a finale. And, I mean, it could have continued on from that point, but, I mean, it very much feels like everything that needed to be wrapped up was wrapped. So, and in a pretty satisfying way, I think.
I would have rather had 10 years of Birds of Prey than
10 years of Smallville, yeah. God.
So, there you go.
Well, anyway.
So, yes, Deadpool, I'm enjoying it. Mr. Good Plot.
That's great. That's a good one.
I'm just giving a second for you guys to laugh. Do you believe in urban legends like the Superman curse?
The Superman curse? No, that's stupid.
No, I don't believe in the Superman curse.
Our show's cursed, by the way, guys. At our second year, one of us is going to die.
Everyone who has played Superman has died? That's crazy.
Well, the curse is just that bad things seem to happen to people who play Superman, but but we're only talking about two people. Nothing's ever happened to Dean Cain.
Except his career. But
yes, but he hasn't broken any body parts or died.
That we know of.
Fine.
What's that?
But yeah, I mean, it's
nothing bad has happened to Brandon Routh. I mean, that's I mean, that's all silly because the thing about it is these days so many different people have played that character that the idea of the Superman curse has been nullified for about 20 years now.
Yeah. Plus, I just don't believe in crap like that in general.
Yeah, and like, who would have given this curse? Like Jack Kirby or something?
Does God have it out for Superman for something?
Some guy auditioned for Superman, got the role declined, and just happens to know witchcraft.
Yes. I always love these curses.
Dustin, and has been around and has been alive since 1958.
Exactly.
I mean, he'd have to be.
Yeah.
Yes, he died like 20 years ago. That's why it hasn't hit anyone else yet. Okay, so you guys want to move on?
Yes.
I hope it's a ghost he likes Smallville, because...
Oh. Psy Turtles Ninja NX, and I don't think we're going to answer this, but I'm going to say the question. What do you guys think of the live-action Rurouni Kenshin movie?
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
I've heard of Rurouni Kenshin, but...
Wow, that's closer than I thought we were going to get.
I didn't know there was a live-action movie, so I guess cool.
Sorry, guy.
That's it.
Pop Culture Diva 42. Say all the fictitious countries and cities in the DC and Marvel universes were real. What location would you like to visit or move there?
God, for a minute I thought that person was going to make us name them all.
Oh, thank God.
Name them all. That's not a question. Moving on.
Why do we have to do this? That's a question. Now name them all.
I think Metropolis might be fun to visit.
Except for all the giant robots and shit.
Yeah, well, I would want to hit not that day.
I can guarantee you it wouldn't be Edge City, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to Gotham.
I wouldn't go to any of those DC cities that got blown up. You know, like
Is
four of
Bloodhaven
them.
still blown up, or is that retconned?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think it matters because I don't think anybody's there anymore.
I'm there somehow.
I mean, Nightwing being in Gotham now. I mean, like, I'm not sure who would even be there where it would matter.
I always liked Bloodhaven. I always
Me
thought
too.
that was a pisser that they destroyed it. I would never go to Gorilla City because I'm sure it smells bad.
I would fit in perfectly in Gorilla City. In all honesty. So...
And then when you're talking Marvel, there's really only the two, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
New York is a
Wakanda and
fictitious
Liberia.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liberia would be just a ball to go to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
And-
go to that
and-
dictatorship that looks like
I mean-
Middle Ages.
Yeah, and Manos, you could choose Wakanda, but they wouldn't let you in. I mean, yeah, you could pick it, but they'd be like, how'd you find us? And then they'd throw spears at you, and then you'd be dead.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to find a masturbating monkey to co-host comic.
Until you don't want him, he can't read comics because he can't get a pull list.
Well, wait, doesn't Wakanda have laser guns or something?
Yeah, they do.
But they're just going to use spears out of spite on you.
It's like, well, hey, you know, it's really a hot day here in Wakanda. Do you want to use the laser or the spears?
I don't know, man. Just choose.
I don't know.
haven't we built an ice gun yet.
God, no, we have an ice gun. It's over there. No one uses it.
That's
I
because
told you
it's
we have an
tacky.
ice gun.
It's tacky looking.
Why
I don't
is
get
it?
tacky. We're in the Marvel universe.
Please make the king stop using it as a snow cone machine.
Our king dresses like a goddamn panther. You know how fucking embarrassing that is at the fucking UN?
It's almost embarrassing that he's a panther eating a snow cone out of an ice machine, out of a giant ice machine.
I mean, God, there's president of the United States. There's like, guy from Russia, and then there's this guy dressed in fucking leotards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No
die.
wonder no one takes us any fucking seriously.
And yet they all want our stop.
Manos, this is the greatest moment of my life. Oh, God.
Thank
If any
you.
of you
That is
people...
my performance of a irritated Wakanda.
Oh, God. I want someone to make fan art of some irritated guy in Wakanda now. Please.
Anos, we should start doing like just random 5-minute segments of just like the fake UN.
Yes.
like the fictitious comic book UN getting all pissed off about
That would... Oh, dude, that would work out great.
be really
Yeah.
funny. It's like, so whose idea was it to elect Lex Luthor? What were you thinking?
I don't know. He seemed like a nice guy.
Pete Ross, why did you run with that guy?
He seemed like a nice guy.
Look at Dr. Doom. Look, we're all wearing suits. Can't you put on a fucking suit?
I'd like it this way.
You can look, if you're worried about your stupid face, you can keep the helmet, just put a damn tie on.
Yeah, look, I mean, sometimes we wear masks too, but I mean, suit and a mask. It's not that horrible.
Granted, we all do the Mexican wrestling mask, because that's just what we're into, but...
You're welcome, Pop Culture Diva. This is your fault, and I thank you for it. Okay, Justice Space...
Would you like a snow cone from Wakanda?
I would. Justice Space Cowboy 1. Okay, and this one's going to be tough to read. If you had to use corn to try and stop Frank Miller's hat because it took all the Marvel teasers in the world, but you have Rob Liefeld to help you drawing superpowered feet with the help of Bill Cosby, for you to run, Would you stop the Hat of Doom?
Oh, that's fun. I want to first thank you for watching all our episodes.
And first off, I'd like to recommend you a therapist for watching all our episodes. As charming as that is, I don't think you're okay anymore, bro.
And the answer is yes.
Yes, by the way, I added the Bill Cosby thing in there.
Oh, God damn it, Duke.
I figured it was incomplete without it, I'm sorry. So, yes.
That's
Cap.
plagiarism, dude.
I'm sorry.
You tampered with their work, Duke.
Okay. Can we move on? Because we could have UN conversations and that cheers.
No, go ahead.
Senior Nerd. A question for all of you. What actor would you want to replace Christian Bale as Batman?
Like in the reboot or as the same Batman?
He just says as Batman.
Well, to be honest, we don't know if they're really seriously going to do a reboot or continue the series.
Well, we know they're not continuing the series.
He also said his choices would be either Leonardo DiCaprio or Michael Fassbender.
Not DiCaprio.
I can't see that either.
I still can't see that. I still, I don't know. I still at one point in his career could have seen him as a Robin or a Nightwing, but I still don't think he's got the face for Batman.
He's got that baby face, even
yeah,
though...
still. Yeah. What was the other one?
Michael Fassbender.
I can't see that either.
I can see him as Bruce Wayne for some reason. Not Batman.
I'll be honest, I can't at this moment see another Batman at this time. I'm frankly waiting for the last film to come out before I even start thinking about it.
Batman has always been super, super hard to cast, and I never buy any actor until I see him in costume. I mean, I've never seen somebody, you know, an actor where I'm like, oh, that guy would look great in a Batman mask. I've never had that.
I'll be honest, Bale was the only one I've done that with.
You had done that before he got cast?
Yeah, even when he was first announced, I thought, oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, okay.
Other than that, I'm with you. I haven't really been really that excited. Boy, can you imagine if there was an internet back when Michael Keaton was announced?
Yeah, yes. Well, it would have been. Yeah, it would have.
That would have been insane.
Yeah. So, next question, and I am so sorry if I butcher your name, man. I've talked to him before. Tenacon 1985.
It's Tanaka-con.
It's Tanaka. Oh, thank you.
It is. It's Tanaka-con.
I've talked to him once, and I never asked how to pronounce his name.
I only know that because he actually says his name sometimes in his videos, and that's how he pronounces it.
I don't watch him. I need to watch his videos. I did.
I think he's tried to enter Who Reviews the Reviewers twice, and that's how I've seen his videos.
There are times of charm, bro. I have faith in you.
I've tried to vote him in, man. I will throw that in there. I think he's pretty good.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with the Ultimate Marvel Universe anymore. What's that? But how do you feel about their version of Reed Richards as a villain now?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm not reading that book.
Yeah, you stumped me, man.
No, that's news to me.
Yep, I didn't know that. That must be in Ultimates.
I'm thinking.
It must be. Well, because that's there's only 3 Ultimate books going on right now, and I've been reading the other 2, so...
There's a 4th one none of us know about that he's reading.
Well, yeah, I mean, because when they started the new numbers, the 4th one was Hawkeye, but it was a mini, and it's over. So
I was joking, but thank you. Okay, so
I'm just saying. I wonder if that's where it was.
Maybe, who knows? Okay, so Mr. Dork Knight. No, I'm sorry, Mr. the Dork Knight. What is your I can't mispronounce that. What is your favorite video game? Super Smash Bros. Hello?
Sonic and Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles. Manos.
Street Fighter 2.
There you go. No goofy tangents, we swear. Jep 13...
Tekken versus Batman. Sorry.
Jeb 1376. Now I want that game to exist. 1376. Do you like a video game when it's more like a movie than a game, more like art, or just a game?
It depends. I'm not much of a gamer, so if it's too super involved, I just can't get super into it, but
As long as it's fun, yeah, that's my rule with video games. Is it fun or not? If only King was here, he would go on like a 30-minute
Yeah, you could
conversation.
go get some lunch.
actually, I think what I would do is, if King was here, I'd go to Manos' house and help him prepare some lunch.
I would go over there too.
And then I'd come back. That's what I would
Yep. And
I'd have time. I think I would have time to secure my plane tickets.
Same here.
to be honest, what was the question again?
Do you like games, do you like games when they're more like movies or trying to be artistic or something like that? Or do you just want it to be a game?
I just want it to be a game. It's a fucking game. Let movies be movies and games be games. The end. I don't want to sit there with my controller, watching, 8, scenes of something. It's like, come on. I want to shoot somebody.
But you're playing Cupid, Manos.
Yeah. I'm sorry you dorks writing code want to be Scorsese. I want to fucking shoot somebody.
Yeah, I always felt that way until I played Arkham City, and then I had a little slight difference of opinion after that.
I don't know. My opinion of those kind of video games are similar to Stan on South Park when he was talking about L.A. Noire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't care. I'd rather just play something. I don't know. That's partly actually why I started to get out of video games, because they became more and more of these fantasy story things where you have to listen to a whole bunch of different scenes. It's like, I don't know. I mean, what if you and your friends went to play Monopoly, but first you had to hear a lesson on finance?
I actually had to do that once for a class.
Okay, you got your board set up. Okay, here's how we do it here at Wall Street. No! I just want to play the game!
Well, if you don't, we're going to make you watch Wall Street 2. But I want to watch the first Wall Street 2.
No,
well, man, it's worse than that because first there's an establishing shot of the building where the people talking about that are, and then...
Why do we need this giant building model?
God, we are establishing the hell out of this building.
Okay, one moment, guys.